This wild horse had found herself in a dire situation, seemingly giving up hope of ever being free again. However, a miraculous turn of events occurred. Wild horses can be relatively uncommon depending on your location. In the United Kingdom, they are found in a few select places, including the Lower Estuary in Gowa, located in the south of Wales. It was in this picturesque natural setting that an unfortunate mare faced a challenging predicament. The Lower Estuary in Gowa is renowned for its breathtaking beauty, but due to its geography, it features a substantial tidal pool. Consequently, when the tide recedes, vast expanses of low-lying marshland are exposed, serving as grazing grounds for horses. However, this picturesque landscape presents a dual-edged sword as the returning tide can swiftly inundate the marshland, posing a hazard. Typically, the animals inhabiting this area evacuate as the water encroaches during high tide. However, in 2018, an alarming situation unfolded as one wild horse found herself unable to move. To compound the challenge, she had a young foal with her, which steadfastly refused to abandon its distressed mother. Fortuitously, a member of the public was out for a walk that day and noticed the stranded horse struggling to regain her footing. Concerned for the horse's well-being, particularly with the impending tide, the individual promptly contacted the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, or the RSPCA. They shared details of the distressing situation and guided the charity members to the location. Assured by the caller's commitment, the volunteers awaited the RSPCA's arrival, remaining by the side of the imperiled horses. After approximately half an hour, the RSPCA volunteers arrived on the scene. What greeted them was a heart-rending and critical situation. A white mare lay stranded on a small elevation in the marshland, with her chestnut foal nearby, visibly agitated, pacing restlessly. Initially, the rescuers were perplexed as to what afflicted the mare, for she appeared to be in reasonably good health. However, as they drew closer, the truth became apparent. The mare had somehow ensnared her right hind leg in her matted mane. The volunteers couldn't fathom precisely how this had occurred, but their best conjecture was that she had attempted to alleviate an itch near her head, inadvertently trapping her foot. Now, the challenge was to extricate the mare from this entanglement. Aware of the need for caution, the rescuers approached both the mare and her foal with care. The mare, being immobilized on the ground, was unlikely to charge at them, but they remained wary of the foal, recognizing its potential for defensive behavior, including kicking or biting. As the volunteers drew nearer to the mare, she made an initial but futile attempt to stand, only to collapse again. Meanwhile, her foal continued pacing nearby, visibly apprehensive but reluctant to stray far from its mother. Once the volunteers reached a position a few feet from the mare, the foal scampered to the side, keeping a safe distance. This arrangement proved advantageous as it allowed the rescuers to approach the trapped mare without the foal interfering. One of the volunteers carefully positioned himself behind the mare, seating himself just behind her head. The mare, unaccustomed to human contact due to her wild nature, reacted nervously, tossing her head and making attempts to rise once more. The determined volunteer persisted, stroking the mare's head and neck in an attempt to soothe her and offer reassurance. Under the gentle and calming touch, the mare gradually began to relax, eventually lowering her head to the ground, as if comprehending that the humans intended to help her gain her freedom. With the mare sufficiently calmed, the volunteer proceeded to use a knife to cut away the matted section of her mane that held her foot captive. Upon completing this delicate task, he swiftly retreated to ensure he wouldn't startle her or obstruct her as she adjusted to her newfound freedom. Alone once more, the mare rose cautiously and surveyed her surroundings, as if evaluating her situation and recognizing that she had regained the use of all four legs. Her foal returned to her side, maintaining a respectful distance from the nearby volunteers. Standing still for a moment to regain her composure and confidence, the mare then turned toward the rescuers. In a gesture of gratitude, the white mare regarded the RSPCA staff as if to express her appreciation for their assistance. She and her foal subsequently maneuvered out of the small depression in the marshland, with the mare momentarily pausing to reorient herself and rebuild her walking confidence. Finally, she cast a thankful glance toward the rescuers before setting off across the marshland with her foal. With these two horses rescued, the RSPCA volunteers made their way back to their vehicles, filled with satisfaction at having saved these beautiful creatures. This heartwarming tale underscores the importance of extending kindness and aid to those in need, whether they are humans or animals, as it remains one of life's most noble acts.